Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a la clase de español. Y hoy vamos a hablar de compound verbos. Y tiene que ver con usar dos verbos juntos. It has to do with using two verbs together. Now, we have learned the present tense. For example, yo como pan. And what does that mean? I eat bread. We've also learned the gerund tense most recently. Yo estoy comiendo pan, which means what? I am eating bread. So we have learned the estar, the conjugation of the estar. Estoy, estás, está, estamos, estáis, están. We've learned the ing. We have either comiendo, which is your iendo, or the ando, the ando. So today we're going to stay in that realm of compound verbs, having more than one verb together. And we're going to look at some connections that are really easy to learn using the infinitive form. So here we have the verb tener plus the word que plus your infinitive. Now, tener is an ER verb and it is irregular. We have not dealt with irregular verbs before, so I have written it down here for you to see the conjugation. Yo tengo, tú tienes, usted, él, ella tiene, nosotros tenemos, vosotros tenéis, ustedes, ellos, ellas tienen. You can see that it's being an ER verb. It's irregular in 1, 2, 3, 4 of the endings. Tenemos and tenéis are regular. Just like an ER verb, you take off the ER, you put hemos and es. So in this verb, the rest of the forms are regular, but nosotros and vosotros are regular in their conjugation. So what you want to have here is your conjugation of the verb tener, which is going to show your person, yo, tú, usted, él, ella, nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, ellos, ellas. That is going to reflect itself in the tener. That's going to be conjugated. Then you need to have the word que. In this example, it means that. I have that plus your infinitive. I have that to whatever. So you would put yo tengo. There's my conjugation of the I, que, and then my infinitive. So we're going to stick with our same verb. Yo tengo que comer. So I have that to eat. Now, we don't speak like that in English. We say, I have to eat pan. So your first one's conjugated. Your second verb stays in the infinitive form, just like in English. I have to eat. To eat is the infinitive form. I have reflects your person. So our first of these compound verbs we're going to do is tener que plus infinitive, or in English it would be to have plus infinitive, infinitivo. I have, you have, he, she, it has, just like we know in English, right? Okay, so we can use this with any infinitive verb. Tú tienes que dormir. Usted tiene que trabajar. Nosotros tenemos que limpiar. Vosotros tenéis que pintar. Ustedes tienen que practicar. This formula works for anything that encompasses the verb to have. All right, let's go to the next one. Ir. Ir plus the word a, which means to or at, plus your infinitive. Ir is an IR verb, and again, it's very irregular. You will see that there is nothing reflective of ir in yo voy, tú vas, usted, él, ella, va, nosotros vamos, vosotros vais, usted, ellos, ellas, van. Now you can see in the conjugation there is some similarity, and it looks like an AR verb, as, a, amos, ais, an. But it is an IR, and the verb that is conjugated is followed by the word a. I have that, or I have at, or I have to. So a literally means to or at. I have to, excuse me, not I have. No wonder I'm sounding confused. It is the verb to go. All right, here it is, to go plus infinitivo. So this would be equivalent to I am going to. You are going to. He, she, it is going to. We are going to. You all are going to. They are going to. Excuse me, this is, tener is the have up there. This is, I'm going to. So how we would do it in English, I am going to, right here. Yo voy. There's your conjugation of ir. There's your a. I'm going to, sticking with our same verb. I am going to eat bread. So our second compound verb that we're focusing on is ir plus a plus infinitive. Yo voy a pintar. Tú vas a trabajar. Usted va a estudiar. Él va a limpiar. Ella va a contestar. Nosotros vamos a responder. Vosotros vais a beber. Ustedes van a viajar. Ellos van a escuchar. Ellas van a hablar. All right, so that's to go plus infinitivo in this. This is for the English learning people. Here is for those studying Spanish. Let's go to the next one. Poder plus your infinitive. Now you don't have an extra word here. Here we had the que. Here we had a. Here we simply break down poder, which means to be able to, or I can, plus your infinitive. Poder plus infinitive. And this, again, it's an ER verb, but it is irregular. Yo puedo, tú puedes, usted, él, ella puede, nosotros podemos, vosotros podéis, ustedes, ellos, ellas pueden. Again, like tener, the irregulars are in the whole singular voices and the plural third person. Irregular, 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 regular conjugation. You take off your ER, you add your EMOS, take off your ER, add EIS. And then again, irregular. But it breaks down to I can, you can, he, she, it can, we can, you all can, they can. So we're familiar with this verb, and we use it an awful lot as a compound verb. So in Spanish, we would write yo puedo. There's my conjugated poder. Yo puedo. Here's my infinitive. Yo puedo comer pan. So yo como pan, I eat bread. Yo estoy comiendo pan. I am eating bread. Yo tengo que comer pan. I have to eat bread. Yo voy a comer pan. I am going to eat bread. And yo puedo comer pan. I can eat bread. I want to jump down here now to querer. Querer is want. To want. Plus your infinitive. Again, there is no extra word in there. It's the conjugation of querer, which is to want, plus your infinitive. Again, as an ER verb, it is irregular. Quiero, quieres, quiere. Queremos and queréis are regular. E-M-O-S-E-I-S. Quieren, irregular. Yo quiero, tú quieres, usted, él, ella quiere, nosotros queremos, vosotros queréis, ustedes, ellos, ellas quieren. So when we think of this one, we're saying, I want, yo quiero comer pan. I want to eat bread. Again, so we have our compound. Tengo goes with K plus infinitive. Ir goes with A plus infinitive. In this case, voy. Poder, puedo goes with infinitive. Quiero, querer goes with infinitive. Those are all irregulars. But now we're going to go to two that are regular conjugations. Deber and necesitar. We learned necesitar right at the beginning. And it's a straight conjugation, nothing irregular about it. You're going to add whatever conjugation of necesitar to your infinitive. Deber is also regular. It's an ER ending. Must. That has an emphasis. It's not just I have to, it's I must do something. So if we put yo debo comer pan, that's something that you must do. And yo necesito, there's our conjugation of necesitar. I need to eat bread. Okay, so this gives you a good overview of compound verbs. Your second verb is always in infinitive form. Comer, see, that's always infinitive. It's your first verb that carries the voice and has the conjugation. Tener will go with K, ir will go with A. The rest of them, okay, here we go, tener que, ir a. The rest are simply with the infinitive form. So a lot to take in, but hopefully you'll be able to work with this. We're going to focus on this all month long, the month of June. We're meeting every Wednesday at 6 o'clock at our building in Mishikat, 219 East Main Street, Mishikat, 6 p.m. on Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you. Hasta la próxima clase. Adiós.